Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Long time no see. A week really went by fast. Of course, it hasn't been a week since we last met. And we won't meet next Monday. Because, no, AI, behave yourself. Next Monday is the final day of Kagoshima National University's Culture Festival. Of course, it's not like the good old days. So that means that we won't meet next week because I have another promised appointment on our next assigned class day. So next week, no class. I will open up a new project and a new reading and writing assignment next Monday afternoon. So pay attention to your Manaba announcements. Finally, winter, Kagoshima winter, has come. Now I know what you're thinking. Professor Larkins, no, this is autumn. No, it's not. It's winter. Thank you for reading the whiteboard. I know I've said this a number of times recently. I actually have made some new videos from my part of the lecture. I'm not going to put your faces in YouTube. Nope. I look forward. This is the first of the modern civil engineering challenges that you in your careers may face. Tunnel boring machines. I look forward to listening to your team opinion presentations. You have two tasks. Discuss and tell us your opinion of the best presentation today. That's the first task. And you have to tell me why. You have to tell us why. When I say tell me, I mean tell us. And number two, tell us the poor presentation today, the not so good presentation. There are many labels. I don't want to bully you. I don't want to bully you. I want to encourage you in your communication skills. in your jobs, you will have to make critical opinion statements. That means your objections. And you have to learn how to do it politely, not from a power situation, but from an information sharing position. So I want to hear good criticism, comments that help improve the other teams. Okay, so I will open the breakout rooms now. I did not record your opinions. They are private to our class. I don't like to say that English is the best language. I think each language has good points and so good points. But one of the superior points in English communication is this. 1 point. 1 point in communication is 1 paragraph of information. A good paragraph is 4 sentences. 4, maybe 5. A 5-sentence paragraph usually is a conclusion paragraph or a connection paragraph. Some points, some information is complex. We need more than 1 paragraph. So we combine 2 or 3 paragraphs. But, ladies and gentlemen, you're writing speeches, you're writing essays. They have to be readable. Now, the consensus was, I shouldn't have closed my the consensus was that Team E's presentation was so-so. Why was it so-so? Too long? Too complex? Or too much information on the slides and in the speech? Do you notice? Are you paying attention? I stop speaking. Why do I do that? Not to kill time, to emphasize my point. So you can think about what I just said. Why do you have such a hard time reading? In my experience, growing up, my 3 children, looking at textbooks, reading the English textbooks, the passages were complex with really technical vocabulary, and your task was to translate the vocabulary. So you focused on words, not sentences, and not a paragraph. Now, this is not a paragraph. This is one sentence. This is the second sentence. There should be 2 more sentences. If you timed me, I said these 2 sentences in 2 minutes. Because they're important. But a normal speaker can read a paragraph. By read, I mean read aloud, can read a paragraph a minute. Your task is to do a 5-minute presentation. The writers should be making 5 paragraphs, 1 paragraph for each slide. Now, the introduction slide and the conclusion slide are not supposed to be complex. You notice I'm pausing. I'm letting you have a chance to think about what I just said. Silence communicates information also. In all languages, not just English. So your presentation speeches should be 5 paragraphs of 4 sentences. 4 sentences. And speakers should use a communication speaking speed. When I'm talking about some of my passions, like tunnel boring machines, I tend to get excited. and I speak rather fast. But that is not a good presentation habit. Control. I'm standing. I'm using my hands and my body language to communicate with you. Today, no one used gestures. Today, some of you only were talking heads. Not all, but some. This virtual presentations, virtual meetings are not going to go away. Google and Microsoft and Amazon, now they have their low-cost video presentation applications, and the university is not using Zoom. But many of the big companies in the world still use Zoom. Zoom is evolving. The software is much better and much more secure. Security is going to be more and more important in your careers. And of course, AI. A tunnel boring machine is one of the most complex engineering tools available to normal civil engineers. The men and the women that operate the machines are very well paid. They are elite civil engineers operating a very complex machine. And everybody has to stay on schedule. I don't know how much you know about the tunnel that is being built under Kagoshima City. As we move further into the 21st century, the 2020s, I mean the 2030s and 2040s, a few of you, the real critical thinkers, the real situational aware engineers will have the opportunity to work on these teams. It's a team effort. And every member of the team is important. I chose that video. There are a number of iterations of that video, focusing on certain parts of the procedure. It is very complex. The video that I chose for you to watch seemed a little long to you, but it's rather short. Many of the subroutines, the initial shield layer, 7 pieces, And the capstone pieces can change their orientation so that the tunnel can go up, the tunnel can go down, the tunnel can go left, the tunnel can go right. Complex, designed, planned communication. I don't know. I will put alerts in Manava. I will return to my home studio and see if I can edit some of these videos and put them on my YouTube channel. If you really want to learn, if you can write, you can improve your reading skill. Writing is first, reading is second. Just like in listening is first, speaking is second. Which is more important? We will not meet next Monday. Next Monday is the cleanup day for the Culture Festival. You're third year students, so you still have the option of taking part in the festival. So I don't know. I don't know our schedule next week yet. And so pay attention to Manava. Have a good festival. Have a good week. Be safe out there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.